Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Come, Subham,
Yes, sir.
take your seat, please.
Thank you, sir.
Subham,
Yes, sir.
so when is your interview?
128.
28. Oh, good. So, how do you feel now?
Yes, sir. Good.
Very good. That's it. You are looking forward to that?
Yes, sir.
Excited?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, quiz master in college. Since we met last, what were you doing, Subham? We met last time? No?
No, sir.
This is the first time you're meeting.
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, cleared rural mathematics Olympiad exam. So you have, you are a mathematical genius, and but you have offered political science and international law. I see a contradiction here.
Yes, sir.
They don't match. Kyo?
So I also like political science and international relations as well. Also, it is coincide with the GS syllabus. So
Good, good.
I opted for that.
Tell us, Subham. Our internationally Indian Honorable Prime Minister Shri Modi, they are so popular. In fact, we are told he is the most popular leader in the whole world by all accounts. By all accounts. And people are eagerly looking forward to his leadership, his mediation.
Yes, sir.
Presidential candidate Donald Trump says, I am going to meet him. But then we say we have our reservations.
Yes, sir.
Zelensky says that India should play a very active role.
Yes, sir.
This is our profile, international profile.
Yes, sir.
But ironically, Subham,
Yes, sir.
we have not been able to make peace with our own neighbors, China and Pakistan.
Yes,
A
sir.
terrible irony here.
Sir, we have historical problems with Pakistan and China. Since our independence, we have issues with them. So,
But China says, I have made peace with all my neighboring countries. All my border disputes with all neighboring countries have been resolved. Only with India it remains. So you see, I am a good neighbor. It's only probably it's India which is playing difficult.
no, sir. India is the only country that stands in front of China. So,
Oh, that's why.
that's why.
Okay, other countries dare not. Okay. But do you really think in continents like Africa,
Yes, sir.
India is preferred to China, or it is the other way around? For all our criticism and painting it as the villain, probably China is more popular in places outside Africa and other places.
Yes, sir. In Africa, China has long-standing investments in countries like Congo for cobalt mining, etc. So, China is more popular in Africa than India.
And what do you think about this Hamas, Hezbollah, then these your these devices exploding, pages exploding, and now wireless exploding.
Yes, sir.
What is going on?
Yes, sir. This is something we are seeing for the first time happening in the world. Pagers are exploding. This is a new era of war that Israel is.
And then is Israel making precision killing. Somebody goes to Iran to attend the inauguration ceremony of the new president. Incidentally, the former president dies mysteriously in a helicopter crash.
Yes,
That
sir.
general is killed in an embassy outside the state. And then Hamas political leader who was negotiating for peace, he gets killed in a precision killing.
Yes, sir.
What is Israel up to? What does it demonstrate? And then and then South Africa goes to the international court and says, try him for war crimes. He's a war criminal.
Yes, sir.
Is he a war criminal or a great patriot?
It is a debatable topic. For some, he is a great patriot, and so for some, he is a war criminal.
Hmm. And what is the UN doing? By the way, it is supposed it looks like a helpless spectator, wringing its hands and doing nothing.
So US is backing Israel, so US has veto power, and UN cannot take any action if US uses the veto power.
And by the way, that brings us to the presidential election just a month away, November first week.
Yes, sir.
Who do you think will come? It's very difficult. It will be a close call.
Yes, sir.
But if Kamala Harris wins,
Yes, sir.
what happens?
She will most probably continue the policies of Joe Biden.
Hmm.
But if Donald Trump wins, then he has promised he will stop Russia-Ukraine war, will impose sanctions on countries who are going away from dollar.
Going away from?
Dollar.
Okay.
Also, he said that the countries which are imposing tariff on US products, he will impose same amount of tariff.
Hmm.
So indirectly, he was talking about China and India. So we will say major change if Donald Trump comes into power, but if Kamala Harris comes to power, then it will similar to Joe Biden's era regime.
Okay, coming to India, how should we address the rising unemployment problem, if not a crisis in India?
Yes, sir. First of all, in India, most of the workers are unskilled or semi-skilled workers. So we require to first provide them skill training and vocational training, so that they are eligible to work in service sector and in foreign companies also.
Okay.
For that, government has launched a new scheme to train 20 lakh youths. And
There is also something called an internship program. What is it, Subham?
Yes, sir. This year budget government has announced to train to 20 lakh youths in various corporate companies.
20 lakhs or 1 crore? Not sure. No, I don't know. I just saw it could be 1 crore. That's what the media says.
Okay.
Which is a good figure, significant figure, 1
Yes,
crore.
sir.
But I don't know how it works out. But that is the scheme. That is the scheme. The companies have been persuaded to take in 1 crore. What are going to be the parameters? That could be a different story. But at the policy level, probably the companies have come around to taking 1 crore. Good. And on the cabinet, union cabinet approving one nation, one election, that is simultaneous polls for the state assemblies and the parliament. What do you think of that?
Yes, sir. It's a welcoming step because by doing multiple elections throughout the year, it wastes so much amount of money of our country. Also, model code of conduct prohibits from any developmental work. Apart from this, government is mostly busy in election.
Yes.
So it would be better if we conduct election once in a 5 year and simultaneous election. For that purpose.
Very good.
Very good.
Who is Haldar Nag? He is recently in the news. Haldar Nag, N-A-G, Nag.
Sorry, sir, I haven't heard of it.
There is a literary festival going on in Bhubaneswar, organized by the New Indian Express. No?
No, sir.
You read newspapers?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
New Indian Express you read or no? No.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you missed out on this. No?
Yes, sir.
Who are the poets in Odia literature that you know?
Yes, sir. Radhanath Rai, Kavi Radhanath Rai, Upendra Bhanjo, Gangadhar Nehru.
Okay. Upendra Bhanjo is called? What is the title given to him?
Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanjo.
Very good. Who is Vyasa Kavi?
Fakir Mon Senapati.
Okay. Mm. Good, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shubham,
Yes, sir.
the eminent, you belong to Cuttack,
Yes, sir, Baleshwar.
Baleshwar.
Yes, sir.
Baleshwar, that an important men personalities in freedom, Odisha, who have participated in freedom.
In Odisha, Gopabandhu Das, Gopabandhu Chaudhary, Rama Devi, Malti Devi,
That one
yes, Hare Krishna Mata,
was the first Prime Minister of Odisha,
Krishna Chandra Gajapati.
the Prime Minister.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The SC in Supreme Court,
Yes, sir.
there was a very strong comment on that jail is the rule and bail is an exception.
Sir, the reverse is
Reverse is the
correct. Bail is the rule, jail is the exception.
jail is the exception. Who had in which context it was given?
It was recently given in the context of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal.
Then
Then he was released on bail. Okay.
okay, in Odisha, according to census 2011,
Yes, sir.
what is the population size?
I'm not exactly sure about the figure, but around the 3 crore. Well,
You are less, very less. How will you plan if you cannot? Why census 2021 could not be held?
due to COVID, initially it was postponed.
We have so many cards, like driving license, Aadhaar,
Yes,
PAN,
yes,
and your voter ID
yes, sir.
is not affecting everyone's identity, or is not difficult to keep identity in different stats. What is your opinion?
Yes, sir. It would have been better if in one identity card everything would be mentioned. But
Citizenship Amendment Act.
yes, sir.
It was when did it implement? It was implemented in the year 2019.
2019.
But government could not do anything. Recently, some activities are going on. Is there any changes to Citizenship Amendment Act?
No, sir. I'm not aware of it.
Never, because there were no rules.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and recently the rules came. Okay, then what is that Citizenship Amendment Act suggests?
It provides that minorities in other countries, Indian neighboring countries, living who came before 27 years before to India, they will be eligible for Indian citizenship.
Cut off date year 2014.
2040,
2014,
2015,
who came before,
2014.
they are eligible to apply.
Yes, sir.
And it is applicable to how many ethnic groups, religious groups?
Hindu, Baudd, and Jain and Sikh.
There are 6 groups. We have told 4 groups.
I can remind these 4 groups now.
Okay. You have political science and international relations.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you become block development officer.
Yes, sir.
How will you incorporate your ideas of this to your administration?
I will look into the issues in that particular area.
Well, there is no international things. But how knowledge will be incorporated while delivering administrative services?
Yes, sir. The diplomacy, the diplomatic procedure, where we deal with many problems in the international relations, these ideas can be used while dealing in law.
Suppose you are given one charge.
Yes, sir.
It's very emergency as well as confidential.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are given.
Yes, sir.
and people will come and ask you, sir, please give us what is the result and what is the confidentiality. Have I been selected or not?
Yes, sir.
What will be your opinion? How do you react?
No, I will not show any confidential thing to people who are not entitled to see these things.
They will get angry. They may start abusing you.
No, I will make them understand that these are secret things for their own benefit, else comment as ordered or for any security source. So,
In a recent government, since two prominent women leaders in the current Odisha government, two prominent women leaders. Could you name their name? Could you name
Prabhati Parida,
who is he
Deputy Chief Minister,
and
Odisha.
any other important?
MP Oprayita Solanki.
Okay. Who is the speaker of this Odisha Assembly?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I couldn't recall his name.
No problem.
recall her
No
name.
problem.
Soramapadi?
Suramapadi.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I think
Very
for want of time, Subham, we are stopping here, but your fundamentals are very strong.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Good. A little, you are a very bright young engineer with PSI heart, but a little more, a little smile. You are unsmiling.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
I will try to smile.
Why? You try to. Okay.
Sir,
Hmm.
his smile is coming,
Hmm.
but he's taking it back.
Hmm? In a lighter vein, because
light.
when you smile, obviously, it's very charming. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any questions from your side? These questions, they just an idea
Idea.
how it is.
Not
going.
necessarily to be asked.
Okay. Just otherwise, everything is okay. And another 1 week is there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Just to see the TV, just with the focus on the current affairs and the newspapers. That is it.
Sir, you told about Haldar Nag,
Hmm.
who is the freedom fighter.
No, Haldar Nag recently given a Padma Shri award. You know, Padma awards are very coveted awards. This is given to a man who was read only up to 3rd standard, and he writes his poetry in Koshali dialect,
Yes.
and he inaugurated the festival
Yes, sir.
to prove that things are changing. We are really the government, the governance process. It is recognized, saying going to the grassroots level, recognizing talent there. We have come a long way. When Padma Shri was given to elitist people only,
Yes, sir.
but now it is reaching everywhere, and the common man, and he is lionized, he is recognized, he is brought into the center stage. That is the idea. So when reading it also, it will give you an idea. Like a Bonda boy, for the first time a Bonda boy is entering the SCP Medical College. In another 5 years, he'll be a doctor. That is again a reflection that the schemes of the government are bearing fruit. This is testament. So like that, every news has a value.
Yes, sir.
That is how it should be. Wonderful, Subham. Our only thing is, which will be the dress order?
Sir, I have a blazer and pant.
Again, as sir said, only our request is keep a smiling countenance.
Okay, sir.
That relaxes everybody
Yes, sir.
and enhances personal appearance.
Okay, sir.
That is the best ornament.
Yes, sir.
Okay? All the best, Subham. Cheer up.
Thank you, sir.
And cricket, your thing. What is the record Virat Kohli made recently?
Highest number of ODI centuries.
Yes. And overtaking? He overtook Sachin here and so many others in the international. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All the best. God bless you. Any questions from your side?
No, sir.
Hmm?
Thank you, sir.
You appear a little sad, young man. Why?
No, sir.
Cheer up. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Chill. Don't repent. Just forget.
Yes,
Again, you go and prepare yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.